So now to create the cut lines for this part, I'm simply going to create first a layer called cut wall or section walls or anything you want. And then I'm going to get the light bucket tool, paint tool, which is hidden behind the shape builder tool. So you can maybe see only this one, but if you right click on it, it will show you all of these options. Live paint bucket allows you to just select a color, which could be black, and then you will be able to simply move the mouse and it will highlight all of the closed areas, and if you click on any of them, it will simply color them straight away for you. Now, if it's not closed, you won't be able to do that, so you have to be careful in this. And if you select the layer that you want to be working on, it will be allowing you to do that very quickly. Now, another thing you can do is, in case you have all the layers, the lines that are not allowing you to do that with the light bucket tool because it's not giving you that selection, like when you're clicking on the light bucket tool, you are not getting that in many places. So to be very quick, you can use the rectangle. Why? Because the rectangle will jump very quickly and you'll be able to simply create it very, very quickly. You will see how I'm going to do that very quickly here. That's that. It will jump from one point to another very quickly and it will save you lots of time trying to do that and fixing all the spaces with the light bucket tool. You can see almost finished with the section. Now, looking at the section here in this, it will give you an idea of some of the missing walls. So what you should do in this case is simply do them manually. Maybe if I want to extend one of these rectangles, I simply go to the selection tool, which is the black filled arrow, and I click on it, and then I'll be able to just extend it. If I want to create the ceiling, I can just do that. It's very quick, and when you do that, make sure that you don't have any lines. You're just using the fill. Now, after doing this, you can simply get rid of the layer that has all the walls on it. So how do you identify that? You just click on the select everything together like that, and then you can find out which layers have this red outline, and you can just hide that or delete that. And same for the window, because you need to get rid of all these things. So I'm just selecting them randomly like this and delete, delete, and delete this. However, if there's so many lines, maybe the best way was to actually select them and hide their layers. And now I end up with more cleaner looking section. And to create a window, I'm just going to draw one. So I'm going to add a new layer, maybe in the cut lines, cut walls, or create a new layer called window. And I'm just going to add this like that. Now I created a line. I can change its thickness, and I can actually copy it simply by pressing together the Ctrl Alt, and if I press the Shift, I will be able to actually copy it and shift it in a straight way. So Ctrl Alt to make a copy, but if I press the Shift, I will be able to make sure that I am fixing the movement, and I'll be able to make it parallel and on the same line. I'm going to delete these. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a final product which I'm prepared for you to be able to use for the rest of the project.